Hello and welcome to another episode of the Real Estate Investing Club, the place investors go to gain actionable advice, learn about current market trends, and hear war stories from other professional investors out there in the field today. Before we get started, I have two quick housekeeping items to cover. First, if you like the episode, we would very much appreciate a like, subscribe, and share. It is the best way to support the show and keep it running. Second, if you are a new investor looking to get started in real estate or an experienced investor looking to take your investing to the next level, we created an ebook for you that will cover how to find deals that are actually deals, how to finance those deals with little to no money down, and how to exit those deals for maximum value. On top of that, I throw in an insane amount of free bonuses that you'll have access to once you buy the ebook. All we charge is our admin cost to keep the show running. So, if you're serious about real estate investing and want to create both active and passive income as an investor, head on over to the website at therealestateinvestingclub.com and click on the button that says Get the ebook to grab yourself a copy today. So with that said, let's dive right in. Today we have a very special guest with us, ready to drop some investor knowledge on you. So buckle up, grab your pen and paper, and enjoy the ride. All right, we are back with another episode of the Real Estate Investing Club Daily Deal Review. To give you guys a reminder, the Daily Deal Review is where we go over a guest's individual deal. They'll go through how they found it, how they financed it, how they added value, and how they exited the deal. Today we have with us Martin Saenz. Martin's did a full episode, maybe one or two episodes behind this, where he goes deep into note investing and being a small business museum owner, which is really interesting. So check that out if you're interested. But Martin, you're here today to talk about your deal. So where was this deal located?
In Seattle, Washington.
Woo, that's my hometown. Go Seattle. All right. What type of property was it?
It's a $2.5 million valued single family home.
Single family, $2.5 million. That's nuts. Seattle. You gotta slow your roll on
go Seattle.
Yeah, right. So how'd you go about finding this deal?
Okay, so it was actually a note purchase. We purchased a junior lien mortgage loan that had a legal outstanding balance of about $560,000.
Oh, wow. And
we purchased it from acquaintances we know in the secondary mortgage market space.
Okay. And so I'm looking at my questions here. Usually they're geared towards actual deals. And so I'm trying to, while we're talking here,
I can run you through the numbers real quick.
Well, before you do that, what about this note made you want to buy it?
Sure. So we got it at a really good price, and it's a distress mortgage loan whereby the borrower had not made a payment in 8 years. And so we felt like it was priced well enough where if we could get the borrower to the table to do a full payoff, then we would be, 3Xing our position.
All right. And how'd you guys go about pricing this?
So we run it through a 3-round due diligence process where we look at property valuation, lien validity, credit reporting, and skip tracing. So it's a whole process we look at. We evaluate hundreds of mortgage loans on a monthly basis. So it just plugs into our system.
Systems is the key to any successful business. So I love that. How'd you guys go about financing this?
Oh, we self-funded the purchase.
Okay. And what value did you add to the deal?
So the value is the juice is really in the discounted purchase price that you buy the asset, and whereas you work on getting a payoff or some resolution on that loan at par. So that's really the value add at play.
Okay. And I understand this deal is an ongoing thing. You still own it. So you haven't exited yet, correct?
So we actually foreclosed on the property about a month ago. So we took back the property. We now own it. We own the property subject to the first lien that's in place.
Gotcha. All right. So we're on the numbers part. So why don't you run us through high level, what you bought it for, price you foreclosed at, and then what you think the ARV is.
Sure, sure. So we purchased the $600,000. I'll just use rough numbers. We purchased the about 560,000 legal outstanding balance for about 120,000.
Wow.
And so the senior lien is owed about 1.8. So you have 1.8 owed on the first. You have about 560K owed on the second, and property ARV looking at about 2.6. However, the condition of the property we don't know because we haven't been inside. Let's say 2.4. So let's say there's about 600K of juice in it. We've taken it to foreclosure sale, so we now own the property subject to the $1.8 million loan that's in place.
Wow. And you guys think it's worth 2.5 on the open market?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That is a deal. I love it. So what is the biggest lesson that you learned through the process?
Well, we learned that sometimes you have to take the property back, and we were actually working with the borrower. They had a government contract, and they showed us confirmation of all this in place, which shows they were going to get a big payout. It just never came to fruition. So we kind of gave some added concessions we probably shouldn't have in hindsight, which kind of stretched it out, plus COVID and plus moratoriums in Seattle and the greater in state of Washington. So kind of couple all those together, and we just sometimes things take time. And so we ended up taking the property back. Really, a lesson learned also too is that you need to get a hold of the tenants that are in place. This is a tenant occupied property. So we did that, and we're now collecting $6,000 a month in rent, negotiating a July exit for the property, at which time we can resell the property.
Oh, wow. So from start to finish, how long has this process been?
We purchased the note in November of 2019. Okay. So about 15 months.
All right. Perfect. Well, that is the deal. So Martin, thank you for hopping on and going through your Seattle-based deal. It's the first person who had a deal in my my hometown. So I appreciate talking it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Gabe.
All right. And for people who missed Martin's full episode, it's maybe one or two behind this. He goes deep into note investing. So if that's something that you're interested in, check it out. Other than that, I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic week. Keep rocking real estate as always, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Real Estate Investing Club. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode and were able to pull some actionable advice that you can go home with and apply to your own investing business. Before you go, I have a gift for you. If you're a new investor looking to get started or an established investor looking to take your business to the next level, I've created an ebook just for you available on the website. This ebook will cover how I was able to create both active and passive income in real estate with very little money to start with. In it, I will address the 3 most often cited obstacles new and veteran investors run into by showing you how to find a deal that's actually a deal, how to finance that deal with little to no money down, and how to exit a deal for maximum value. And if you get the ebook today, I'm going to bury you in bonuses, 7 of them to be exact. First, you'll get the off-market lead generation blueprint, which will take you through the exact systems and processes we use to generate off-market leads like clockwork, which is the most important skill when it comes to creating real wealth in real estate. Then you'll get the A to Z REI systems and vendors guide, which will allow you to peek under the hood of our business and see the exact tools and systems and even the vendors we use to grow our business. After that, you will get the top 100 best performing keywords pack, which will give you the exact keywords we use to target leads online and generate leads without having to lift a finger. Next, you'll get the contracts bundle for wholesaling and renting real estate, which will give you access to all of the contracts we use in the field to execute all types of transactions. After that, you'll get the Investor's Quick Analysis Calculator and Offer Tool, which will allow you to quickly calculate whether a deal is an actual deal and will allow you to create an offer automagically from those calculations. Next up, we'll give you the Investor's Daily Success Tracker, which is a tracker you can use to ensure you are taking the right actions day in and day out to reach your financial goals in real estate. And finally, you will get the Wholesaler's Template for Quick Assignment Cash, which will give you the templates we use to present our wholesale deals professionally and efficiently to our buyers. I know that is a ton of things to say. I'm glad you were able to stick with it. So you'll get both the ebook and all of those 7 free bonuses when you download the ebook today. All we charge is the admin cost to run the show. So if you are interested in the ebook and the bonus bundle, head on over to the website at therealestateinvestingclub.com. Click on Get the Ebook Bundle at the top of the page and take advantage of that deal. With that housekeeping item covered, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day and even better week. Keep rocking real estate, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. All right, before I officially sign off, I have a quick announcement to make. If you're interested in becoming a passive investor in one of my deals, my own company, Kaizen Properties, is looking for capital partners for our upcoming projects. We invest in what are known as recession-resistant assets, mainly self-storage facilities, mobile home and RV parks, and industrial properties. If you're interested in investing and would like to learn a little bit more about my company, our investing criteria, and some of the previous projects we've done, go to the Real Estate Investing Club podcast at therealestateinvestingclub.com and scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. Click on the Invest With Us button. That'll pop up the investor form. Fill that out, and we will reach back out to you as soon as we can. Or if you prefer a little bit more of a personal touch, you can reach out to me at gabe@therealestateinvestingclub.com. So really, that is it. Again, it was a pleasure hanging out with you guys during this episode, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.